In this video, I'm going to demonstrate massage to the Achilles. Okay, it is really nice to massage the Achilles tendon, which comes down off the gastrocnemius and the soleus, because generally, as a rule of thumb, our tendons have slightly less blood supply than our muscle tissue. So specifically massaging over the area is going to be really good for helping with the mobility of the tendon, along with increasing the blood flow, which with it is going to bring oxygen and nutrients to the area. We would include this within a wider treatment to the back of the leg, and we would have definitely at least done our effleurage massage to the gastrocnemius and the soleus area before coming down to that Achilles tendon. Okay, so the medium that I'm using in this video today is lotion from Physique. Okay, but you could use whatever lotion you normally or whichever medium you normally use within your own clinical work, whether that's oil or whether that's wax or cream. Okay, so I'm just going to apply a little bit of medium to my hand. Just going to do a little bit of effleurage just to apply that medium to the area. So just coming over gastrocnemius and soleus. Okay, so we're just warming up that area and we're applying that medium in. And as I'm coming down, I'm also bringing that medium over the Achilles. Okay, then what we're going to do, so we might have done this within our wider leg massage. We might have already treated hamstring area and gone into our effleurage, petrissage and deployment techniques, or heavier pressures around the gastrocnemius. Okay, so now I'm just going to come in specifically into the Achilles. We know that the Achilles comes off gastrocnemius and soleus, and you can feel that tendon as you get nearer to that ankle joint. And with Lydia, you can quite visually see the tendon quite nicely as well. So I'm kneading, a bit more fingertip kneading into the tendon itself. And I started off a little bit higher, and now I'm coming into top of the calcaneus and then just coming over that calcaneus bone a little bit as well as that tendon comes down nearer the insertion. Sometimes it does feel a bit bony, but it does feel really nice to the client as well, and you can feel where that tissue comes in towards the bone. Okay, so just spend a little bit of time warming up that area, and then from here we can then do circular motions either side. So these are our superficial frictions, but the frictions are going in that circular direction. And as we get a little bit higher up on the tendon, we can come directly on top of it. And as the tendon becomes more prominent, we're then just going to move to the sides there. And again, down around that calcaneus area. Okay, and then from here, I'm going to apply a little bit of a stretch to the Achilles. So I'm gripping the Achilles with my thumb and fingertips on both hands. Okay, I'm feeling for the part of the Achilles where we can still move and stretch. And then, so I've got a little bit of a gap, maybe, depending on the size of your client, maybe half an inch, maybe an inch gap in between your fingers. And then from there, I'm moving my hands in opposite directions. So doing like a little transverse stretch either side. Okay, and then from there, I'm going to come back to those circular motions. The whole time we're doing these techniques, we're asking for feedback from the client to make sure it's comfortable. Great for conditions where they may have had tendinosis in the Achilles or tendinitis, or just stiffening around that ankle joint because of tension in the gastrocnemius and soleus muscles. If your client is suffering from plantar fasciitis as well, it's nice to pay a little bit of attention to the Achilles as you also come into treatment for the gastroc and soleus. And then I'm just going to finish with a bit of effleurage. So making sure that we're coming right down over that Achilles as we flush the area out. Okay, so that was massage to the Achilles, focusing on kneading the area, stretching the Achilles transversely, and some superficial frictions either side and over the top of the Achilles.